Collective, what is going on? Just give me a second. Woo. All right. What is going on? It's been a while, haven't it? Yeah, it's been a minute. Um, the only reason why, my name is Adam Bra. Welcome to my channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe. The only reason why is because I was gonna pull some cards on. I was gonna do a young Dolph reading or whatever, but like while I was recording, it was some stuff coming up, but I guess the only thing that I can say or take away from it was that he just kept saying that he was glad it was over, you know, and he was glad that it was over and done with, whatever that meant, you know. But the vibe that what kept coming up in the cards was that it looked like either he played somebody or it was like he had something to do with reputation. Like either he dissed somebody or something like that. It was like a real feminine energy that kept coming up, like a female or something like that. Either the person that he played or whatever had the emotions on their sleeve or something like that, or it was like a female had something to do with setting him up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So either way, it's time to get into the reading. I didn't even go out much today. Ooh, excuse me. I didn't go out much today. I don't think I didn't get any downloads or anything like that, so I'm gonna just pull some cards to see what come up. All right. Bet. Let's get this shit rolling. All right. So let's see what's out here. I already shuffled my cards and everything, so let's get everything rolling and see how everything. Let's see what's coming up. All right. So okay. So some kind of secret is out here. It look like the moon card is out here. Give me the vibe of something being hidden from you, or something something that has something to do with your, like either something hidden or some kind of something in your subconscious mind. Let's see what kind of energy comes up with it. Okay, it has to do with the seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. So yeah, there could be some kind of secret or hidden, some of your abilities that's hidden that you haven't tapped into yet. It gives me the vibe of yeah, definitely give me the vibe of something that is hidden, like something in a gift, like a psychic ability or a gift in your subconscious that you haven't tapped into yet. Let's see what we need to do to tap into it. Okay. Yeah, we got the World card here, and we got Four of Pentacles out here, right? So basically the vibe that I get is that it's some kind of information or wisdom that something that you're holding on to, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe it's some wisdom or some knowledge, or maybe it's like, some kind of maybe it was something that was passed down that you've been holding on to for a long time, or maybe it was like some information that that's in your subconscious mind that you probably forgot about or whatever it may be. But yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like ideally, this will be like something where it's like it's like I guess the best way to put it is like it's something that you've maybe used before, or maybe you had like somebody in your family bloodline who's had like this kind of gift before, and there was some kind of information or knowledge or something that was passed down to you on how to use it inadvertently. but it's like locked in your subconscious mind, kind of like you know, like say if you had a mom that was psychic or something like that, and they will always tell you like, okay, well, you know, they probably had you like taking like spiritual baths every, you know, full moon or something like that, and it start opening up your chakra or your you know, crown chakra. But either way here, it looks like the yeah, it looks like there's something hidden here. Either something is hidden, or there's some kind of secret, some kind of blockage or something, some kind of secret blockage that is trying to block your crown chakra in a sense. But I also, you know, I don't know, you know, I also got the vibe that there was some kind of psychic talent or something like that that's been like hoarded in a sense, or like delayed in a sense, basically. Yeah, maybe that's the better energy, is that it's some kind of delay affiliated with the seventh chakra, the crown chakra here. So it could like delay you, not your connection with God or anything like that, but it has this vibe of like trying to hinder your spiritual gifts and abilities in a sense right here. But either way, there's a new cycle that's happening here, you know, and in this new cycle, yeah. See, it's two separate messages here. One is spiritual, one is monetary. Like in one aspect, I could, you know, because of the moon card being out here, I could see it being like, you know, there's a secret, or, you know, the crown chakra being held up. I mean, being, you know, distorted in a sense. And this gift or this ability that is coming to the forefront for you, but also something that's saying, you know, to kind of like save your money. You know what I'm saying? Or hoard or save money. But, you know, the biggest thing, like for me, I put it like this: when it comes to pentacles, I think about knowledge and wisdom, because generally you have to use knowledge and wisdom in order to get money, right? So that's why I said maybe there's some new information that you've been holding on to, or there was something affiliated with information on a new gift or something like that that you've been holding on to. Let's get an energy reading for that. Okay, you got the sun in reverse, and you got the storm warning here. So yeah, okay. So with the storm warning here and the sun in reverse, the vibe that I get from this is like something is yeah, like something is hidden here. Like there's some kind of hidden storm or something here, right? And that's why I was saying like the block, remember I was telling you about that spiritual gift or whatever that's supposed to be coming towards you or something like that. Like, you know, it looks like monetarily you're being warned to save your money because a storm is coming. But, you know, for you know, for those who are looking for like the spiritual message of it, this has to do with there's some kind of gift or transition or new cycle that you're about to go into, and you're gonna be called to retain some kind of information here. Okay, something that is hidden in your subconscious mind, and it gives me the vibe of some kind of, not necessarily a warfare, but it's like something almost like a tower is gonna come, or the tower is being orchestrated to force you into the circumstance of knowing how to tap into this energy here. Okay? Yeah, because that's why we got the 10 here. You know, the you know, that 10 energy here. That's the ending of something here. So yeah. Yeah, I knew it had something to do with like a spiritual gift. So yeah, you definitely want to save for this or whatever, but I don't think this has to do too much with like spiritual warfare or somebody sending it your way. I think this is the universe trying to reward you, actually. This is giving the vibe of like Saturn energy here, where it's like you persevered through a cycle or something like that, and now it's time for you to be rewarded for it, you know. but it's like there's a certain amount. It's like before Jupiter can reward you for something, first you got to have some kind of Saturn energy enter into your life, whether it's someone sending it your way or you having to go through it or whatever, right? And then, you know, that's what's gonna bring this gift in. Yeah. Okay, so we got the Eight of Cups here. We got the High Priestess in reverse here. Eight of Cups in reverse, High Priestess in reverse, and the Five of Wands out here in reverse. The vibe that I get with this here is that although you got this tower coming your way, I don't know if this is the energy of somebody who is sending it your way or somebody in your vicinity, but I get the vibe of someone who, like, basically you're not, either you or them, they're not going to be able to get out of this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting the vibe that it's you. It's something that you're not going to be able to escape from. Like, it's kind of like an inevitable. It's something that's inevitable, right? And it's going to throw your energy off, okay? You're going to be unbalanced about it, and it's going to throw your energy off, but you're being told to not fight it and just roll with the punches at this time, okay? This is something you're going to have to roll with the punches on, you know? Yeah. That's kind of weird. Let me see what other energy comes out here. Angel of love here. So, yeah, you definitely, like, it's like this love energy is within you and around you and protecting you or whatever. But, you know, at this time, it's something inevitable that has to happen here. There's something inevitable. It's like the universe has to correct itself in some kind of way. Okay. So let's see what else we got here. So we got the Seven of Swords out here. This is deceitful energy out here. So somebody could be trying to get over on you. Somebody could be playing a deceitful game on you, trying to scam you, or trying to, you know, put you and your love interest in conflict, in a sense. This is giving the vibe of a third-party energy who wants to intervene between two choices, or two people, basically two minds. Because see, you got all these, this person goes around and turning people's swords upside down. That's why you have the two swords laying upside down in one area, and then you got two swords that are upside down facing two other swords that are right side up, you know. So the vibe that I get here is that somebody's definitely plotting or planning something out here. Let's see what this is about. Yeah, it has to, you got the Hierophant card here, and you got the Ace of Pentacles out here. So it looks like somebody is planning some kind of way to cash in on their reputation. It looks like somebody wants to use their reputation or your reputation to get out, to get money. Somebody, the vibe that I get here is that somebody out here is being deceptive or whatever, trying to put people against each other, but also trying to take like one person's reputation and try to find a way to get paid off of it. Either that, or it's gonna be a circumstance where it's kind of like this person is going to try to do something like take some kind of traditional value or some kind of, like, maybe this is a new job, you know what I'm saying? Maybe this is a new job. Maybe somebody's gonna try to like sabotage where you are right now, sabotage the relationship between you and your co-workers or whatever, but ultimately it's going to lead to you finding a new job here, okay? One where you're going to be a lot more appreciated at this new place. Let's see what kind of energy comes up. Yeah, you got the Thinking Woman in reverse, and you got the Angel of Strength out here. Yeah, that definitely give me the vibe of somebody who who's plotting against you, but you're in your full strength now. Okay, it's kind of like you've been, you're in your full strength. Okay, but whoever this person that was plotting against you, it's like maybe they are out of ideas, or they could be out of ideas, or they're trying to think of little backhanded, underhanded ways to try to get at you. You know what I'm saying? But either way, this is the energy of somebody who like to sabotage shit. Let's see what else is coming up here. Okay, we got the Hanged Woman in reverse. We got the King of Swords out here. Let's go this way. And then you got the Devil card out here. So with the sabotaging energy, and remember I told you that it's kind of like you're gonna get a new job, or you're gonna be in like the limelight. You're gonna be working maybe with a bigger group or something like that, and that's gonna secure your money. It's gonna bring some money in for you. There's somebody who was plotting against you, but you are in your full power, so you don't have to worry about them. You have the Hanged Woman energy. The energy that's heading towards you right now is just someone who's pretty much is, trying to gain perspective. You know what I'm saying? So it gives me the vibe of, you getting new perspective or a new lease on life, or you're going to be working with people on helping people, assisting people, and getting a different perspective on life. Okay? When that happens, it's going to happen because you're going to be living with the flow of the universe. Like when the flow ebbs and flows, just like in the reading before, in the card stack before, it was talking about like some kind of disaster had to happen here, or some kind of tower is coming your way, and you having to, you know what I'm saying, ride that wave because the universe wants to reward you with something else, right? Well, that's you living in your truth here. You see what I'm saying? When you live in your truth and you live in a I keep wanting to say homeostasis. I took anatomy and physiology, and I studied so hard in that class. Man, I studied so hard in that class. I studied so hard that I remember almost all the information in that book. Almost all of it, okay? But basically, it's kind of like how the kidneys operate. For those of you who don't know, when it comes to stasis in the body or balancing out the pH system, and you're gonna hear me talk about this a lot. But basically, the universe has this way of creating a stasis in the body, or stability in the body, right? The universe has this way of stabilizing itself out. That's why you have yin and yang energy, right? Neither one dominate the other. They just complement each other and keep each other in check. Where yin energy is like a womb, yang energy will be like the active child in the womb, okay? One is a contemplating, all-encompassing, limiting energy, and the yang is more like an active, creative and vibrant energy. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, when you're gonna live in your you're gonna live your truth, and just by you living your truth, just by you being you unapologetically, that right there is gonna help balance out a lot of stuff in a lot of people's lives. Okay? You're gonna be tested. You're gonna have people who's gonna step to you or whatever. So what I'm telling you now is like say for instance, like, you know what I'm saying, you one of those people who just speak their mind, right? Because everybody say they speak their mind, but you not a motherfucker that speak your mind until it get quiet in a room and everybody thinking the same thing and nobody says shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's kind of like, you ever been in a room and everybody, like, you got some bad news at work and everybody is thinking something, and then you get that one person in the room, like, people might raise their hand or whatever, but you get that one person in the room, like, so we're screwed, right? Like that. So basically, that will be you, right? You be living in that. That's the kind of energy. But anyway, like I was saying before, that gives me the vibe of, even when people try to test you, and you know how a lot of people talk about, certain people being hood or loud or cussing a lot and stuff like that. And you hear that in the readings and stuff too a lot. But those people, those readers and stuff that do that, they're living in their truth. You see what I'm saying? They're being themselves unapologetically. And that right there brings balance to people's lives. I've had it done before. There was readers that I listened to that, other people was like, oh, you cuss too much, oh, you this and that, man. I vibe with it, you know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, I need to hear it just the way they gave it out. You know what I mean? But either way, like, you living in your truth is what's going to put you in this position where people are going to be able to relate to you a lot better than what you normally do with other people. Because, like, you just being you, that right there let people know, like, nah, it ain't nothing fake about this person. This person is legit, or this is just how they are. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're gonna be like a balance. You're gonna assist in the balancing forces of the universe, right? Because I got a feeling that this tower that you're gonna come into, I got this vibe that it doesn't have to do with you personally, okay? It has to do with someone who's watching you, who looks up to you, who admires you, who God wants to bless, or somebody who wants to be blessed by God, and they don't know, like, they got a lot of towers that's coming their way, right? So this tower is coming your way because it may be similar to the tower that they're living with or coming to, or a test that they didn't pass. And God is going to use you to demonstrate how to pass that test. And when God uses you, or spirit, or whoever you believe uses you to pass this test, they're going to give you the energy or the reward of Jupiter, which is an enrichment in your ability. You see what I'm saying? And when that happens, there could be some jealousy or whatever. Like, honestly, I ain't gonna get into the emotions behind it, because you're just here to demonstrate, okay, at this point in time. This is you demonstrating. Because when you know what I'm saying, you could be a cosmic teacher, I don't know what a cosmic parent is, but you could be a cosmic teacher here, right? You could be teaching people how to, get through different things just by being you, right? So if that's the case, if that is you, I had some kind of enlightenment today. Like, we always talk about the law of manifestation, like the laws of manifestation, and one of them is like, as above, so below, as within, so without. Well, why wouldn't that work with, like, the lessons that we learn in life? Like, after I've conquered the demons, like, in order to move forward in life, it's kind of like, if I'm fighting the demons within myself, like my Saturn energy or whatever, when I'm combating that Saturn energy based off of what the lessons that the universe has to teach me. Once I've passed and surpassed what I'm supposed to do, and I learned it and I've been applying it like I'm supposed to, in order to move up spiritually, what's next? Naturally, what would be next is that you're starting to combat or battle the Saturn energy in other people. Other people are going to be bringing their Saturn energy to you, and you're going to be demonstrating ways to work through it, manipulate through it, and get the Jupiter rewards. So in a sense, people will be making you rich, because whether it's spiritually rich, whether it's monetarily rich, because they're going to bring you their problems, right? Like, it's kind of like you're a teacher and they're all taking tests because you passed your test. They're all taking their tests, though. Don't get me wrong, you're going to take other tests, though, right? So once they get stuck on something, like I was saying, some of you guys are dealing with people who's doing like spell work and stuff like that. They're going to bring their problems and dump them on you. And that's, you know what I'm saying? They're going to dump their problems on you. When they dump their problems on you, basically God is going to work with you, and you're going to get the downloads on how to get past it. You're going to pass. Even if you don't get the download, you're still going to pass, right? Once you pass and they see the reward, it's like, why did they get that? Why did this? Why? Because you didn't do the work to get through the Saturn energy. You took your work and passed it on to someone else. You went to the teacher to get the answers for that question on the test. So no, it's not gonna count. Now you have to take a whole. If you want that reward or reward similar, you have to take the whole test all over again. Okay, exactly. Okay. So I spent way more time on that than I figured I would. Okay, so next we have this devil card out here. Okay, with this devil card energy, it gives me the vibe of attachments, basically. Maybe people are trying to latch onto you, you know, like kind of like a baby trying to a newborn baby. Like somebody out here is trying to latch onto you, or there's something that no longer serves you that you need to that has to be let go of. It could be out, and it doesn't have to be physical. It could be just like some outdated thinking, right? Like, oh, I'll never make it if I do this for the rest of my life, or oh, I'll never be this, or I'll never accomplish this, or this and that. The universe wants you to abolish that kind of thinking or that kind of thought. What the universe needs you to do right now is to live your truth. Okay, it's gonna send some problem your way, but it's up to, and you will experience some unbalance. Remember I told you had that Eight of Cups. Is gonna be inevitable. It's something you can't get out of, for one. For two, you will be unbalanced when you go through this tower. This isn't a tower where you're gonna be in your full, I mean, you're gonna be in your full strength, but it appears that, you know, for some reason there's gonna be some imbalance here, but you're being called to ride the wave. Okay, make sure you make necessary preparations, because like I said, you know, if you need to save or whatever, make sure you save your money or whatever, you know, or be very mindful where you spend your money. Be very mindful on the information you take in at this time as well, and the information that you hold on to, because for some reason I got a feeling that this cycle is going to trigger a memory in you, or it's going to trigger something in you that you were taught as a kid, or something that was given to you as a child, that's going to assist you with refining or increasing your ability, or even getting a new ability altogether, right? Yeah, like I said, that's why I got that vibe of some kind of secret or something like that coming out, or some kind of secret, you know what I mean? So anyway, yeah. So when it comes to this backstabbing energy or whatever, yeah, it's gonna lead you to where you're supposed to be in life. Okay, so that's possibly what this tower is. Somebody think they're gonna get away with something by creating a tower in your life, and it's gonna shift everything into balance. It's gonna shift it to everything and the way it's supposed to do. And if they don't do anything, guess what? It's gonna shift everything the way it's supposed to do. So either way, it's gonna shift everything where it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So okay. Let's see what else we got out here for these, and then I'm gonna go to the next one. See where your will is, the thoughts you have behind it, your emotions at, and where the reality of the situation here. Oh, excuse me. So your will, basically where your fire is, you have the Queen of Cups out here. This give me the vibe of somebody who's well connected with their heart chakra, somebody who's balanced, someone who's well in tune with their emotions and stuff like that, especially in expressing their emotions, right? So when you are healthily expressing your emotions, guess what? It comes naturally. Living your truth. You see how that shit's connected? Yes, it's connected, okay? Now with this thought card about tactics and stuff like that, you're gonna naturally feel this vibe of wanting to get through this and getting it over with or whatever. But you know, and then that may be your MO. Let's see what kind of energy we got behind that. Yeah, see, this is something that you're gonna try to power through. I get the vibe that maybe you can power through this, because this is probably a tower that you've been through before or something like that. So you're gonna, you know, I get the vibe that you may power right on through that. This is a third chakra, Archangel Camuel. That has to do with the solar plexus, so that has to do with willpower. So yeah, you know, your thought, your mind, Your everything is all on one accord. And another thing, by this being a solar plexus is ruled governed by fire, which is your will, and your will is balanced emotions. So now you have balanced emotions, you have you living in your truth, and you taking action accordingly based off the information that you have, right? Okay. um where your emotions lie, your emotions may lie in the, you got the Lovers card out here giving the vibe of Gemini energy, but this giving the vibe of you being either in love with yourself or in tuned with yourself, or maybe someone is being deceptive towards you and your lover, or you may feel like there's an attack against you and your lover, or somebody out here may feel like you are a threat to their connection. But these emotions has to do more with you, and the vibe that I get from this is that you're in this self-love vibe. It's like, you just, you could be in love or whatever, and you just don't, I mean, whatever tower come your way, you just go, it's just that. And you just like, whatever. You know what I mean? It's whatever, man. Just roll with it, roll through it, see how it turn out, right? I dig that. The reality of the situation is Six of Cups. So yeah, this is somebody who's trapped in the past. So yeah, someone from your past is definitely trying to manipulate your connection, or trying to manipulate your life in some kind of way. Okay. Just give me a minute here. I need to clean my cards up for a second here. I normally keep them on the table, but I got a vibe that I need to pack them back in there and reshuffle. Is that the proper? I don't, whatever. I'm doing it. I don't give a shit. That's what I'm doing. I'm working with limited room. I'm doing it. And you can too. Okay. Alright, so those are done, right? Oh, okay. Let's shuffle these here. Okay. So the next thing that we got coming out here is the Page of Swords in reverse here. Yeah, there's some misinformation out here. It looks like usually, I mean, for most people, this is like their gossip card or whatever, or a card of like being misinformed or lied to or something like that. But because we had that deceptive energy out here, this could be affiliated with some kind of lie. Yeah, definitely some lying energy. Let's see what they're lying about here. Okay, so there's some kind of misinformation or lie about Eight of Cups in reverse and Four of Pentacles here. So that gives me the vibe of like there's some kind of lie or misinformation affiliated with someone who's connected or holding on to someone against their will, in a sense. There's some kind of misinformation about that. It's like maybe the information about it is distorted. It's kind of like you might feel like you can't separate from someone, but in reality you've already separated. You see what I'm saying? Let's see what kind of energies come out here. Yeah, we have Daughter of Personal Healing and Happiness out here. And we have Angel of Balance here, the Temperance card, which is definitely Sagittarian energy here. So yeah, it looked like there could be a Sagittarius out here who may feel, like they're connected to someone in some kind of way, but it's actually a lie. The Daughter of Personal Healing and Happiness is out here. So this is the time to heal, and yeah, this is definitely the time to heal your energy and move on, all right? Time to heal yourself and move on, right? Let's see what else we got out here. So, and also with the lies, it's like yeah, because you feel connected or like you can't get out of something, it's like it's causing you to hold on or save your money or something like that, so that you can make your way out of it, because you see like you're trying to get to this door of personal happiness or whatever, and balance and trying to balance yourself out. Whoever this is, the energy that I get from this person is like the person that you may feel attached to. It's like they test you all the time. It's like you're always being tested. It's like you're always being under some kind of trial, or like you're always going through like a trial every day or all the time. It's like a trial, basically. It's like, you're on trial all the time. You know what I'm saying? And then once they, judge you as not guilty, they start the trial all over again and charge you for the same thing. Or they'll instigate with you to get you to do something and then try to charge you for it. Like it's a criticism game. It's giving me the vibe of someone who's consistently criticizing you, in a sense, And that give me the vibe, maybe this is Virgo energy here. Because usually, like I said, people fight the way that that they fear the most. And that's something that a Virgo is afraid of, being criticized for the way that they live. Okay, especially if they're dirty and nasty, and they know they're dirty and nasty. A Virgo cannot handle hearing the truth. Okay, they definitely can't handle. A lot of them, some Virgos, depending on how blunt you are about it, they'll kill themselves if they heard the truth from certain people. Let's say an Aquarius or a Leo or a Sagittarius or a Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? And one of you guys speak your truth in a blunt way to, like, let's say a Virgo. Oh yeah, that Virgo will go into depression and they will pretty much try to kill themselves. All right, so the person who's trying to balance this out here is not even qualified to balance this out or bring balance to the situation here. This person isn't even qualified for this. This is the Empress card in reverse, okay? This is somebody who I can't say, like, you know how you have people who will assign their job to other people? That's the vibe that I get from a person like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want something to happen, but they'll assign the job to somebody else and then bark orders at them because they didn't get it done. But how can you expect somebody to do something you can't do yourself? How can you bark orders or punish somebody or do something messed up to somebody when you can't do what you're asking them to do? That's why most bosses, they don't ask you to do something that they themselves cannot do in most cases. Not true bosses. We don't. True bosses, generally, we do it where it's like, we try to learn how to do it too. Or try to learn and try to find out if it's possible and how it has to be done. Then we'll give instructions or be right there alongside with you to learn how to do it. You know what I'm saying? But we don't give real bosses don't give out jobs to people that they themselves cannot do, generally speaking, okay? And that's exactly what's going on here. Not only are you always on trial, or somebody is always on trial for some kind of lie that was told against them, it's like there's someone here bearing false witness, but there's also somebody out here who's judging this person who's not even qualified to judge. And when I say not qualified to judge, I'm saying, like, they will say, hey, your toenails are dirty every day, but when you look at their fingernails and toenails and the way that their children is living, you're like, but you got room to talk about how I'm living. But you know what I mean? Somebody who tried to throw a rock and hide their hand, basically, right? Yeah. So yeah, you're being told not to let this get to you to the best of your ability, because this is what they're going to use to try to, like, when this tower comes in, they're going to try to use lies to throw you off. Lies and criticism. That's the case. That's what they're going to try to do. They're going to lie and criticize you and try to slander your name and try to use words to try to get to you, to get you riled up and to lower your energy levels so that they can attack you or send energy your way, because that's the only way that they can do it, okay? Is if you get upset enough or you react to it in some kind of certain kind of way, right? But in reality, you're free to walk away. You've been free to walk away to start your healing journey a long time now. And I would suggest that you do your healing baths and your spiritual baths and stuff like that, and heal from it and let it go. Because to be honest with you, it's like being in a room full of like special needs kids. Basically, it's what's going on here. It's like if you start a fight with these people, people aren't going to know who's the special need person. You know what I'm saying? And everything that they've been sending your way is kind of like, it's like you're fighting with a special needs person, like somebody who's autistic. That's why you have a lot of, you know, mood changes and stuff like that. If they're sending the projecting energy onto you, you know what I'm saying? If this is spiritual warfare, or somebody is doing candle magic or whatever, and you're having all these mood changes and stuff like that or whatever, it comes from mental disorder, mental instability here. Okay. Let's see where your will is, your the tactic behind it, the emotions behind it, and the reality of the situation. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a spiritual attack. So yeah, they want you to feel bogged down and tired. Remember, I just talked about this. They want to drain your energy here. They want to pile up as much stuff on you as possible. They're going to use lies. They're going to use slander. They're going to use false false witnesses against you. It's gonna be a lot of stuff that they're gonna do to try to lower your energy. They want you to feel angry. They want you upset. They want you to feel like you're not enough. And this is the kind of person who would do it from a distance, or someone that's not near you, just so you'll get angry enough to try to get there. And by the time that you get there, they'll been done all this kind of spell work, and they probably will do some binding work on you once you get there, to try to put everything back in order the way that they want it in order. So basically, this is kind of like somebody who got their ass beat in a fight, like somebody who got their ass whooped in a fight, and then now they're on social media talking shit like they won the fight, or that, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to slander you about the way that you fight. Like, well, if he hadn't threw a sucker punch, no, bitch, you just got your ass whooped. Live with it for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? You won. You already whooped this motherfucker's ass. Whoever this is, you beat their ass. And that's like, how I know you whooped their ass is because they're starting to lie on you. You know what I'm saying? Now, is it physical? No. But once you physically whoop their ass, they gonna leave you the fuck alone for good. This is something like, you know, I had a problem. Now that I think about it, I had a problem like this. There was this special need motherfucker who kept just swore they was the shit until they got their ass whooped on my front lawn. It was a special fucking need person, an adult child got their ass whooped on the front lawn. And for the longest, this motherfucker was going around terrorizing the whole neighborhood, doing whatever the fuck they felt like they wanted to do, because they wanted to be like, oh, I'm crazy and shit like that. They was crazy on the wrong day. It wasn't crazy day, and they got their ass whooped. You got the ass whooped. Am I a fan of that shit? I am, because I don't like people who try to bully other people, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so yeah, the same motherfucker who's doing spell work and shit on me, they got their ass up on my front lawn. So, to be honest, this is a small price to pay. I'm just gonna be honest with you. This is a small price to pay, knowing that my adversaries got beat up on the front lawn. And they think about it every day. They think every time they do spell work, they think about that shit, about how they got their ass whooped. They think about it over and over again, you know? But either way, they want to lower your energy. They want you to talk about them. They want you to gossip with them. They want you to be angry. They want you to be upset. They want you to be, you know, they want a lot of burdens to be on you. They want to be a burden to you in some kind of way. And that's what this energy is. They're hoping that they're a burden to you in some kind of way here, because the overall idea is to block you from moving forward and to sabotage the luck, sabotage your movement, sabotage your action. They just want to sabotage you in a sense. But in order to do that, they have to be some kind of nuisance to you, okay? And then emotionally, they want you to feel like you're always fighting with them. That's what this is, and that's why I said that you might feel like you haven't won or that you didn't walk away. No, this is just somebody who just don't understand, who just keep taking ass whoopings. You're not the first person that whooped this person's ass. You're not the only person that's going to whoop their ass this year or next year. And in a couple of months, mark my word, the same motherfucker that sent spell work to you is going to end up getting their ass whooped again because they're going to try to play this shit with somebody else. And somebody going to tell them to leave them the fuck alone. They not, and they're going to get their ass whooped again. So it's coming again. All this energy that they're living, because remember I told you, in order to send this kind of shit out, you have to live in this energy, right? These people are burdened by you being you, okay? They're burdened by it. It puts a burden on them. You being you, it keeps them from being able to be who they are or the person they pretend to be, and then causes them to block or sabotage themselves. They sabotage themselves in this energy. They are always and I'm gonna break it all down just a second, yeah. You got the Seven of Wands out here. They want to make you feel like you always have to defend your beliefs and what you believe against other people emotionally. You know what I'm saying? This is all emotional energy. But overall, in reality, they want to seize your wealth. They don't want to see you with anything. Okay? Now let's do it in reverse. They don't want to see you with anything because they ain't got shit. And anything that they do have, they're not grateful for it. So thus, they don't have anything. Right? Now, when you believe that you have something, you have something. But these people believe that they don't have anything, and they could have more money than you. They can have bigger houses. They can have more cars. They can have a lot of all these other material things. But the one thing that they don't have is self-love. And because you have self-love, self-respect, and you can live your truth without, you know what I'm saying, without giving a shit, guess what? It makes them feel piss poor. And that's why they're in that piss poor energy, and that's where they're gonna fucking stay. They're not getting out of that, okay? They're always constantly fighting with themselves on what they believe. You see what I'm saying? Nothing goes right for them in their lives. They are burdened by you being who you are every day. They feel like they're always being tested and criticized by people outside of themselves every day. They're not qualified for the work that they do. They know they're not qualified. They are unbalanced. This person never experience balance. They can't walk away from what they're involved with. They have to save everything that they get. Their life is a lie. They live lies. They live it. They live criticism and lies. You know what I'm saying? Now you see, this is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the sum up of who you're dealing with, or the person who is lying about you, okay? Yeah, they lying. They out here lying big time about you. But do we give a fuck? No, because 9 times out of 10, you don't even know them, and you probably don't, you know what I'm saying? You probably been getting money, and you know what I'm saying? It's only an issue because they go out of their way to try to make sure it's in your face for you to notice it. You know what I'm saying? That's why. But outside of that, you don't even know this motherfucking exists. And maybe even if they was in your face, you probably wouldn't even realize. You probably wouldn't even, you know this motherfucker exists. Like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? You know? Okay, ancestors, spirit guides, reveal to us. Oh. Couldn't wait. Okay, hold on. So for the last card, we got the King of Wands in reverse here. This has to do with possibly an abusive father figure. It could be an abusive male out here, an abusive boss, somebody who acts in bold ways to get back at people. This gives me a vibe of like a deep hatred for someone. So yeah, there's some lying, conniving energy. Now we got some hatred out here. Like, what? Yo, on some real shit, y'all gotta be doing it big for this shit to come out. Y'all gotta be doing it big. Y'all got a whole dad mad at y'all asses. Who the fuck made the dad mad? We got Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy out here, right? So yeah, you got a whole dad out here that's angry. Let's see. Whoa. Something about a manifestation. You got the Magician card out here, and you got the Three of Wands in reverse here. I'm confused myself about this shit. Let's see. Let's get this energy card going. Okay, so whoever this dad is, they know that you can have whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? You can have whatever you like. You know, T.I., you can have whatever you like. You can have whatever you like. Yeah, stacks on deck, Patron on ice. Yeah, y'all can have whatever y'all want. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? They don't like that. You know, whatever this is, they don't like that. That's why they trying to slow you down, trying to change. Yeah, they trying to manifest some blockages in your life. They trying to stop that cornucopia because they know that you can have that whatever you like, right? So as a result, let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah. So as a result of that, wow, that's fucked up. Okay, so they've been trying to block you or trying to slow you down, trying to stop you in your action, especially like bold actions, big plans you make and stuff like that. Somebody out here is definitely trying to work in opposition to you to try to keep you from advancing forward. But that's we're gonna play this in reverse. Trust me, we're gonna play it in reverse and it's gonna make sense. It's gonna be the same as before. You got the Six of Pentacles here. They want you to borrow money. You know what I'm saying? This is all money oriented. So somebody's dad is out here broke basically, and they want you to be broke too. You got some poor dad out here who just can't get it right. Some poor dad out here can't get it right, you know, and they just, I don't know. Wow. You got the Queen of Wands out here. So yeah, this is definitely some feminine energy that this person needs to let go of. This is somebody who is definitely living out of their feminine energy, right? They want to take away your beauty and the way you look and appear, because it's like something about you is alluring, something about you is attractive, and they want to put an end to that. They want to put an end to the way that you look. So wow, so not only do they want to end your money, your actions, but also the way you look. The hell? This nigga is bad. That's what you call a big man. Let's see what kind of energy you guys get out here. Oh my god. That nigga is big man. Yeah. Whoever this dad is, they're brokenhearted. For them, this is the end of the world. This is the end of the cycle. And they know that you're free to go. You know what I'm saying? They know it. They know it. They ain't have no choice but to let you go, leave you alone. But they want you to be brokenhearted. You know what I'm saying? Either that or they having a broken heart. So, yeah. If you, I guess the best way to put this is like, yeah, look like somebody's dad or some kind of karmic dad, or I want to say like a narcissistic dad. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who's an abuser. This is an abusive dad out here who's been playing with magic, trying to manifest ways to stop and block you, and they're also trying to manifest heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? You could have just met somebody or liked somebody, and they're trying to manifest heartbreak. They're trying to bring an end into your love life and end into you being free and all of that stuff, right? So okay, whatever. Okay, so we got the fire, air, water, earth. Okay, so with this dad has a lot of secrets here, though. I feel like this dad has secrets. Let's see what kind of secrets is coming out with this dad. Oh. So what? What? Oh, you got the page of cups out here. You got the page of pentacles out here, right? You got the sun card in reverse here. This is so old, man. This person, it's like they real immature and they insecure because they don't have a lot of money like you, or because the what you got coming in, they feel insignificant. You know what I'm saying? And you got the sun card out here in reverse. You know, this is somebody who's really pessimistic, right? Basically, this is little dick energy. Okay. And not only that, the vibe I get is like, yeah, they just pessimistic about everything. They probably got like a. I'll come back to that. I'm gonna come back to it. I'm gonna come back to it. Yeah. You got the Seven of Wands out here, so their plan is to keep fighting with you or to keep you on the defensive because they just unhappy about their life. Remember I just talked about this about you battling the Saturn energy of other people, and that's exactly what all of this is. This is the card. That's why I'm breaking it down the way that I was breaking it down and doing the reversals on it, because I'm letting you know what kind of Saturn energy is headed your way, so that once you contest it and once you accomplish that, all the blessings that would have been theirs is gonna come to you. It may be, they may try to delay it, they may whatever, but who gives a shit? It's not even really yours anyway, and it's gonna come to you. So when the time catch up, it's coming to you. So it don't matter whether it's now or later. You still gonna be butthurt about when I get it. You still gonna be butthurt. You still gonna be mad. You gonna be big mad. You gonna be big mad. We can't battle with you. You mad. You big mad. that's exactly what I'm gonna name this reading. Big mad. Somebody is big mad. So yeah, they want you to be like on the defensive and all that shit. The goal is to keep you fighting with them, because basically they know that you can walk away, okay, and they know that you have walked away. So continue to walk away, because they figure the only way that they can keep you tied up in the cycle with them is to instigate a fight with you and keep fighting, okay? Not only that, but you have emotionally, like, they want you to feel like there's something going on that's not going on. So there's going to be a lot of tricks and stuff. They want you to feel like something is happening that's not happening at all. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because it's going to contribute to you feeling unbalanced, right? All right. Now let's do the rewind, all right? Remember, and of course I don't have to keep reminding you, but the way people fight, it reveals a lot about them, okay? So the energy that this person is in, they're unbalanced, okay? Their mind, yin and yang energy is in balance. It's like, masculine and feminine energy is in balance with this person. This person has an imbalance. This right here thus verifies that imbalance because they want to be sneaky. There's one face that does one thing and then another face to try to do something else. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if this is definitely somebody who will call in and try to, like, betray you in some kind of way, like at work or whatever, just to get you fired so they can laugh about it later. And it's like, well, technically, you snitched. So, who you know what I'm saying? Like, technically, you snitched on somebody. You live in the hood and you snitching on people. That's the way you want to be known before it come up? Be my guest. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's going to respect you? Nobody. Your own kids probably don't even respect you. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, this person feel like they have to defend themselves in life against everything. They feel like the only way that they can have something in life is to fight somebody for what they have, instead of pursuing what they have in their own lives, right? This person is governed by secrets, right? Part of that secret is them having all kind of kids all over everywhere. This person has a lot of fucking kids everywhere. That's why that's the source of them being pessimistic. The kids don't even know that this person don't even like them and don't even fucking want them. But he's paying, whoever this person is, they're paying child support for some kids that they don't even fucking want. And not only that, he probably is sleeping with some of them too. Yeah. Him and his brother. Him and his brother probably out here raping people, raping kids. Okay. This person is brokenhearted. Somehow they brokenhearted. They want you brokenhearted. There's a new cycle that's starting for them. They don't want to let this old cycle go. Look at that. They dreading a new cycle that's coming in. And they know that they don't feel so free. You know what I'm saying? They free to leave, but whoever this is, it's like they get trapped. Their mind is trapped with the status quo. They don't like change too much. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like someone who's autistic in a sense. You know how they are resistant to change? They're resistant to let things go and leave things alone. That's definitely the vibe and the energy that I get from this, especially with this King of Wands in reverse, that abusive energy. Usually when there's someone who's autistic or has some kind of mental problem, like autism, well, depending on what degree or, classification of autism that there is, they are more apt to be like angry or upset. You know what I'm saying? I want to fight a lot, right? Yeah, that's his energy. Nothing is manifesting in this person's life. This person is stuck. Okay? This person is losing money. This person don't feel the self-love, their own self-love. Okay? When they look in the mirror, they don't see, they want to look a certain kind of way, but they know that, basically they think that you and your confidence comes from the way that you look and appear. Okay? Has nothing to do with appearance. I had to learn to love myself for who I am, what I look like. Okay? This person thinks you have to look a certain way so that if everybody else loves you and, likes you a certain kind of way, then you'll be accepted. I ain't going for acceptance over here. I don't give a shit. And you got cornucopia. Yeah, this person is definitely blocked from money. Either they're blocked from money or they just don't want you to have more than them. That's that narcissistic energy. This person is mad because you are connected or that you have, pretty much things go the way that you want it to go. But in reality, it's not so much as that. It's more of a circumstance where it's like, I'm just, you're just grateful for the way that things have been going for you in your life in particular, right? When you are grateful for it, it makes it seem like everything goes right for you. You know what I'm saying? Shit is being blocked in this person's life. And yeah, this person has been trying to use magic or trying to pay for magic to be done against you. And like I said, that's the sad dad. That's the sad dad. I don't know who made this dad mad, but he is mad. He is mad. Like Mad Max? Nah, mad. Alright, so this is the last one here. And this is the last one here. Nine of Wands in reverse. Somebody who's overprotective. Somebody who is, somebody here is overly protective or overly protective. It's like maybe people try to come in and out of their lives. Or people who's trying to come into their lives, they're trying to like block them off and try to, you know what I'm saying, like overly protective energy. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, you got community in reverse. So just give me the vibe of like, being in like isolating yourself from other people in a sense, or being so protective of yourself that you isolate yourself. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, you got the Emperor card and the Five of Pentacles here. This give me the vibe of somebody who's trying to be an authority of and try not to get left out in the cold again. Basically, the vibe I get from this is that somebody's trying to keep from repeating a lesson that they learned in life. So they're kind of like isolating themselves, and you're being warned not to isolate yourself, because how are you gonna, like, a lot of people, they are looking for love and stuff like that, but how you gonna like find the love of your life if you just so guarded that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so guarded you don't let anybody in. So let's see what kind of energies we got for these cards here. We got envy, and we got the first chakra, root chakra here. Okay, so yeah, with yeah, we got envy here, and we got the first chakra, the root chakra, with Archangel Michael. Maybe Archangel Michael's trying to assist you in grounding out your energies or whatever it may be. Now you may be up against some kind of envious energy or some kind of somebody is like so blinded by envy that they may be trying to take action or trying to be domineering to or over you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what that cycle was about. So let's see here. Okay. So you're being asked to balance yourself back out. Okay, that's the card of Sagittarius there. Not just that, you have the Ace of Wands out here. Yeah, it's time for you to take action and start balancing yourself out. It's time for you to I want to say so bad to let it go, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, some shit you just can't let go. You know, like, what do you do when you just can't let some shit go, or when somebody hurts you in a way where you just can't get over it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do with that? Because it happens. It's that's something that exists in this world and this life, and I can't lie to you and be like, yo, I got all the answers. You know what I'm saying? All I could do is just explain to you what I did in my circumstance situation. When I was in a situation like this, where I was in, you know, I was being hurt, harmed in an unforgivable way. One thing I could do is, first of all, I wanted to put my hands on them, flat out, hands out, hands down. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to, you know, whoop their ass. Like, that would have balanced me out, like on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Whooping that motherfucker ass is definitely balancing. It'll balance me out. You know what I'm saying? But you got some cowards out here who will try to do it behind a computer screen. They'll, you know, throw a brick and hide their hand and shit like that. And that's exactly what I was dealing with. There was somebody who was trying to hide themselves. Even now, they know what's up. They know not to bring their punk ass out. You know what I'm saying? But when I had to deal with something like that, it was like, the best thing I could do is just, it was kind of like mind over matter. Because I figured I was waking up, man. I was looking for them to do anything to upset me. I was looking, like, it's kind of like if I wasn't upset of something that they actually did, I was looking forward to being upset or wanting to plot and plan on stuff that I wanted to do to them, right? So to escape from that, the best thing, the hardest thing I had to do was forgive them. And it wasn't for them, it was definitely for me, because it was like, in forgiveness, it was kind of like I had to like perceive them as being like a child. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody who knew what they're doing, but they just want to keep doing this and doing that. I had to remind myself that God has a way of getting to people when I can't. And there was times where I figured like I was the best motherfucker for the job. You know what I'm saying? But I also had to think about times where I had to serve my karma. Times I thought I got away with breaking somebody's heart. Times I thought I got away with some shit. And guess what? I got hit with some shit. I got blindsided by some shit. Especially when shit went good. When it was going good, that's when I got blindsided, right? I know I'm not the only one. But I figured the best thing I could do is walk away. Just love myself enough to walk away. Because if I don't love basically, in forgiveness to the best of my ability, it was like, you wake up angry, you angry all day, you angry when you go to bed, you just angry this whole time, right? And that's exactly, if you've paid attention to the reading before, that's all they want, to you to be upset, you to feel the way they feel because they don't fit in with you. It ain't that you don't fit in with them, they don't fit in with you. And it hurts them. It does something to their soul, okay? It ain't you, it's them. And that's something I had to realize, like, it ain't me, it's them. You know what I'm saying? Or it's this person or that person because I don't want to fit in, I don't fit in with them. You know, so after I did my little evaluation and shit like that, which I do with every situation I come through, I came to the conclusion it's better to just forgive and just walk away, because in reality, if I could do something to this motherfucker, I'll end up in jail and I'll end up completing the spell that they, or spell work that they did against me. I'll end up completing it on my own by choking this motherfucker out, by beating the shit out of him, by doing whatever the fuck I had to do, or whatever I felt I had to do, by not stopping when I knew I needed to stop, right? That right there would have completed the spell in which I would have ruined my life willingly, just by this motherfucker coming to my face, right? So the best thing that I could do was just, one thing that I knew that hurted them more than getting their ass whooped was forgiveness. So I forgave, and it wasn't a one-time thing. I had to forgive on a daily basis. I had to forgive every day. I had to forgive almost every hour. I had to forgive, like, it wasn't like no one-time ordeal. It was a consistent thing until it just became second nature. They say you develop a habit in a matter of 28 days, right? That's a lunar cycle. It takes a lunar cycle to develop a good habit or a bad habit. And so that's why I said, it was better for me to just forgive. The more I forgave, the more I became proficient at it. The more I was able to walk away from it. Even now, like, it's easier for me to walk away than it is for me to fight with the, with the person who's sending magic my way. Because it got to the point where it was like, when you do forgive and you take remove your energy from it, it'll save your life, because all that time you spent angry, it take more muscles and more energy to be angry than it does to be happy. Okay? And that right there could run up your blood pressure. It'll run up your blood pressure. It'll get you to thinking irrationally, and you know what I'm saying? It leads you down a path that they want you to go down, or that they're going to help you try to go down, just by sending you, you know what I'm saying? Just by trying to get you to ruin your life, because you living your life is the biggest threat to this person. You are a threat just by living your life, okay? So don't expect this shit to be easy. You were given this task and this assignment for a reason, because it's up to you. Because, apparently the universe or God needs you. They need you to do what you do, okay? I did want to go to war. I did want to fight. I'm down for it. Even now, even to today, I am down for it. But it's like, I have no sympathy for this person at all. And I'm not going to make up no excuses. I don't know what I'll do if I came in contact with this person. I don't know. Flat out. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. But I know it will be well deserved, whatever happened to this person. But based on the reading and stuff like that, this person has to live in this energy every day. My hell is only temporary. My hell, like the hell that they try to put me in, is only temporary. It only lasts as long as I'm willing to indulge in it. I have the option to walk away. One way or another, I have options to walk away. And the more I walk away, the worse the karma is on them. They know that, and they've been experiencing little by little, because of a curse on my family bloodline, a gift and or a curse. So yeah, they just happen to pick the fight with the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I walk away every day. Every day, every hour, every moment. Because like I said, it's like I'm fighting someone who's autistic. Matter of fact, I am fighting somebody who is autistic, special needs. So, that's how I established my balance. It wasn't no one cycle either. Like, I've been doing this forgiveness thing, like, for a long time. I've been working, even now, I've been working at it. Sometimes I slip, but I have to get back on my regimen, and I just do what I need to do. But that was right there is what gave me my balance back. The more I started balancing myself out, the more I started walking away, choosing to walk away, and remembering the information and the wisdom that I got from the books that I've read. And a part of that was like the I Ching. One thing that I had to remind myself and walking away was that the power of a man's character is twofold. What you choose to do is just as powerful as what you choose not to do. What you choose to indulge in is just as important as what you choose not to indulge in. What you say is just as important as what you choose not to say. That's something, it's really hard to live that. A lot of people think that it's fake to live that kind of life, or it's really fake because because like with people like this, I've been tested. They want to see if I'm really living, you know what I'm saying? And because the thing is like when you start moving up in the spiritual realm, it's like, especially if you were like a pastor or a priest or something like that, people think that you can never get mad no matter what they do to you. But like, that's not the truth. Just because you move up in the spiritual realm and you preach compassion and spirituality doesn't mean that you won't get your ass whooped. And that's something a lot of people don't understand. Even now, in my spirituality and stuff like that, yeah, spiritual, religious, whatever, but that won't stop me from whooping a motherfucker's ass. Flat out. I'm just gonna be upfront and honest. That's a part of me staying balanced. That's just like in the Bible, you had angels that came and brought war and destruction. The same angels that brought peace and protection were the same ones who caused hell and chaos. Like Sodom and Gomorrah. You remember that? The two angels there? I'm pretty sure those two angels that went to Sodom and Gomorrah also had the power to bring peace, happiness, or some kind of love and light to the world as well. God has never favored those who just roll over and just lay down and die. He never favored them. He always favored those who stood up for what they believe. And I'm one of those people. Okay? So your job is to find out a way for you to balance yourself out. Okay? I found my way, but it's up to you, and it's not going to be easy. It's going to be something you're going to have to take a lot of practice. It's going to have a lot of practice. It's going to involve a lot of practice and a lot of work, active work, okay? And then last but not least, you got the Nine of Wands here. Remember I told you about that hurt energy here? So you have to let go of it's some unorthodox thinking that you have to let go. It might be time to get back to your morals and values. Well, not morals and values, but get back to the core traditional way of the traditions that you embraced before all of this happened. Go back and revisit them. See what serves you and what don't serve you. Flat out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Got the new path. We got the, I'll say new path. Your will. The thoughts, emotions, and the reality of the situation here. So this person that's overprotective here is kind of like, the vibe that I get is that you want to meet someone new. You definitely want to get out of this rut. You want to meet somebody new. You want to be with somebody new. You want to be somewhere else. You want to be with somebody who brings you peace and happiness and stuff like that. Like we all do. Let's see what kind of energy card we got here. Yeah, we got rest and rejuvenation in reverse here. So yeah, you want to meet someone, but you haven't taken the time to do the healing work. A lot of times when we are resting and rejuvenating, a lot of people think of this as it's like you being idle, but that's not true. Your body, the mind, the spirit heals during sleep phases. Okay? When you go to sleep, that's why when you are in spiritual warfare, why the enemy does their best to try to keep you awake, try to, you know what I'm saying, keep you awake, or, you know what I'm saying? Because when you are sleeping or you are at rest, you begin healing. That's the way that the body is made. Okay, next we got Page of Cups out here in reverse. So yeah, you just got some immature energy out here. You got some kind of kid out here who's look like there's a child out here who's plotting against you, or just somebody who's immature, who's following their emotions and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just some immature energy out here. I'm gonna pull a card on that one. Yeah, carrying connections. That's somebody who's immature who wants the alliance with you. But this is where your emotions is. It's kind of like you want to isolate yourself from the rest of the world because of what you've gone through and stuff like that. And I get that and I dig that. But you have to use that as a strategy. And the best way to use this kind of strategy with isolation is that it's best for you to retreat. Okay? It's time for you to retreat from the world. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, retreat is just as important as advancing. But the difference is that the man who doesn't know retreat usually end up in loss or losing the war. Okay? So yeah, this is definitely a great strategy to recede back. And in reality, it looks like you're cutting off communication from a lot of people. And it's just a lot of isolating energy because you're trying to keep your guard up here. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, you're trying to basically you don't know who to trust, so it's kind of like your hostilities. You're trying to avoid hostilities and stuff like that, basically. But the thing is that it's better to be like out in the open than it is to guard yourself away, because the thing is that one of the in the 48 laws of power, one of the methods of controlling an enemy, well, I put it like this. They say like if you isolate yourself, you make it easy for the enemy to lead to attack you, in a sense, right? So be careful about how you isolate yourself. Like, have periods of isolation or a cycle of isolation and coming into contact with people and stuff like that, like family and loved ones. This is definitely the longest reading I've ever done, but I haven't been here in a minute, so either way, I plead the blood of Christ over you in your circumstance situation. I pray that this information helped you, and you know, I'm praying that whatever spell work is sent or directed towards you, me, in any way, shape, or form is nullified with the blood of Christ, and that the Most High God honors His word that He has given to us, that we need not to fret over evildoers, because we will look for them one day, and they shall be no more. As we abide in the shadows of the Most High God, He will wash us in His side. He will cleanse us, and we will be whiter than snow. And always remember that our enemies, they will fall upon their own swords, and their bows shall be broken. Amen. Love y'all. Peace.